Fresh Fit Podcast, regular edition. It's Friday, part one of a 3P, guys. We got a lot to talk about today. Obviously, we're going to be talking about some things and clear the air. We got a debate coming up with Destiny Suleiman, which I'm actually really excited for. And then we got an after hours, hopefully, if we have enough time. But quick announcements as usual, guys. Rumble.com/FreshAndFit. As you guys know, that's the home base for the Fresh and Fit Podcast. So if we ever get canceled, you know exactly where to find us. I know a bunch of you guys message me on Twitter and stuff. Hey, where are the videos? I don't see the after hours videos. They're all on Rumble, guys. Rumble.com/FreshAndFit. All of the videos are there. So if you see a video that we streamed on here and then for some odd reason it's gone, it's going to be on Rumble or on Locals. And obviously we're kind of cleaning up the channel and everything else like that. So make sure to go to the home base. And then also CastleClub.tv, where we have all the behind the scenes content over there. But let's just cut right to the chase, man, because as far as this Daisy chick goes, man,
I've got you in my sights.
And to be honest with y'all, I really didn't want to do any of this. I didn't really want to have to go public with this stuff. I didn't want to have to do these videos. You guys know me. I don't necessarily like to do drama. Anytime I'm doing a video like this, is typically to respond to some ridiculous accusations. But at this point, this woman has tried to destroy my partner's name, brand, credibility, character, and I'm just not going to stand for it, especially in the face of blatant lies for her own personal gain, right? So we're going to systematically just go through this. She's told you guys a bunch of lies, and we're going to point out the discrepancies, and you guys can go ahead and decide who you think is telling the truth here. But I got a bunch of evidence, a bunch of facts here, and facts don't care about feelings. So let's go ahead and give a quick little recap here about who this chick is, okay? So as you guys know, thank you very much. Fresh was dealing with this girl, Daisy. He met her back in November. They've spent approximately 21 days total together. They've known each other for a few months, but she goes back and forth between here and New York City and China. But if we're going to accumulate the total amount of days spent together, it's roughly 21 days. And you guys know, I've talked about this, but I'll say it again. Fresh messed up dealing with this girl. He messed up for having unprotected sex with her. He messed up from, ejaculating and doing all this other crap without a condom with this girl. It was stupid. And we take full accountability for that. And he learned his lesson. I'll tell you all that. He definitely learned his lesson. This will never happen again. But that does not refute the fact that this woman had some nefarious intentions, which we're going to go over today. I don't want to go and sit here and say, oh, Fresh is a victim, etc. They're both adults. It is what it is. He fucked up. Just there's no way around it. But I think it's important that you guys understand the full story of what's going on here and see everything objectively, and then you guys can go ahead and make your own decision. So first and foremost, we're going to debunk some of the lies, right? So we went over the backstory, right, of how they met, etc. And then after they met, Fresh took her to Barbados. They went over there, they hung out for a bit, and she wanted an apartment here in Miami. He said no. Everything switched up. She got angry, and she abruptly left she left Miami after and went back for New York. And then roughly a week later, she left on or about March 25th. Roughly a week later, around April 1st, she calls him, and then obviously the infamous phone call where she says, I'm pregnant, I'm going to keep the baby, what are you going to do to me, etc., fishing for a reaction. We've all heard it, right? So after that happened, I made a video where I went into her dark past, where she was involved in some activities that, may or may not be illegal here in the United States and back in China, and her past definitely caught up to her. And she tried to say that the things that we brought to light were a lie, which we're going to show you guys today. They definitely weren't a lie, and we got the proof to show it. So first and foremost, she said she is not a lady of the night or an escort, right? Let's go ahead and roll that clip real fast. You guys are probably going to be familiar with this one.
If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, did you pay her?
No.
Cash only?
No. We can transfer. Do you have cash?
I would prefer to pay you half first and then half after. It's never worked out good enough pay up front.
Why? I'm here. What are you worried about?
One time, I paid the girl up front. I was pleasuring her. She said she came up 3 times and that she couldn't do it anymore.
So you're going to do it like 10 times? 2 weeks?
I have been scammed in the past.
Yeah, but I'm a girl. I need to be more secure. If you're not making excuse, that means you are not willing to pay.
Pause real quick.
I would like to pleasure you more.
And I want you guys to pay attention to her voice, okay? Because we're going to play some clips of her speaking. You tell me if it's the same person by voice. And don't worry, I know some of y'all are like, wait, where's her face? We'll get to that. Go ahead.
Only for like an hour or so. It's not just to be fucking. But yeah, usually I'll go for 2, 3, 4 hours.
non-stop?
We spoke for maybe 30 minutes, relaxed, looked at everything.
I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
And you can't stay for 2 or 3.
I can stay, but I cannot have sex for 2 and 3 hours. Like, who can do that?
It's not just sex for 2 or 3 hours. You will have to trust me on this. You will not be uncomfortable. You will not be painful. If you are, you may go. I will not force you to stay.
You can pay me half, and I will stay here for 1 hour.
1 hour doesn't mean you're only going to stay for 1 hour.
Then I will stay here for 1 hour and I'll leave. Because for you, 1 hour is enough. You said 2, 3 hours. I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
And you can't stay for 2 or 3
I
hours.
can't.
Honestly, the onus is on you to make this experience wonderful so that I will want to see you again.
Okay, so let's get started.
Are you sure?
Okay. So I know some of you are like, whoa, this is a fake video. Who is that? Guys, the individual came forward. We promised him we would conceal his identity to protect his identity. You could hear that that's clearly an Australian accent. He's not Australian. Well, Australian accent, but he's not necessarily from Australia. I won't go deeper than that. However, this video was taken somewhere in the summer of 2018, roughly, or 2019. But the point I'm trying to make is that that's not fresh, guys. But you could clearly hear it's her voice, and that's her, right? And this was before some work was done, which we're going to show you guys the before and afters as well, okay? But that is her basically, you know, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So after that video comes out, of course, what's the strategy? Deny, 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 right? And we got a clip here where she denies it. So let's just get into that clip.
Make false allegations. If you really believe this is her, which it isn't, give us the unedited version of this video. Okay? Because clearly,
Pause.
when you look at...
Oh, don't worry. You guys will get the full unedited version of this video in court. We have it. And the individual that's involved is willing to testify. So don't worry. It will absolutely be made public when it needs to be, but not right now. Okay? And so as you can see here, right? They're trying to say that it's not the same person. Go ahead, click. Keep playing it.
Both of them, all right? You can see that the woman on the right is totally different. Not only just the body, but just the face. Just the face.
Why would that video taken at the first place, though? Why would that guy take a video of meeting a woman in a hotel?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
What was the intention?
Pause. It's painful when the shoe's on the other foot, huh? Right? Because she records fresh, no problem, breaks the law. But then someone does it to her. Look at how angry she is. She didn't expect that to come. Because again, this story broke worldwide. You know, the attention that she wanted, she got it. And people are like, whoa, I remember this girl. And people came forward with a bunch of dirt on this chick. She's done some things in the past and scammed some people, which we're going to talk about that more later on. So people definitely had an axe to grind with this woman. Let's continue on.
That right there, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. All I know is that this is used to just humiliate you. That's all that is. Okay. If you really look at it though, Daisy, it's kind of racist.
All right.
Because they're
Pause.
saying that.
I think that's enough there. So what's the allegation? The allegation is the woman that's in the video is not the same woman. Oh, really? Okay. Let's have fun with this. Exhibit A. Let's pull it up, Bills.
I'm ready.
Yeah, pull it up. So here's her Instagram, right? As you guys can see. Not altered at all. This is her Instagram, DaisyFit_Chen, as y'all can see, right? We're going to go over and show you guys what she used to look like. Go over. You can see the woman in the video and the girl on the left, pulled from her Instagram, right? Some similarities there. A little bit fair skin, but same facial structure. If you don't believe that, go to the next one. Here she is from that video with a tattoo on her back, and here's another one from her Instagram working out. Okay, same tattoo in the same area. Looks like it might have been covered up and had some work done, but that's an interesting coincidence, huh? Next picture. We see here from her Instagram again that there's clearly been a certain amount of work done in the face, in the breasts, etc. Look at the drastic difference between the photos, okay? Next, we're going to go ahead and show, this is her before. This was pulled for one of her social medias. I think it was either her Chinese Instagram or one of her older photos from Instagram. Notice the tattoo that says Daisy on her hip, okay? That's her. Now, we're going to go and show you her now. Oh, same tattoo in the same area pulled from her Instagram, okay? It is the same person, my friends, okay? It's the same person, but she's had a good amount of work done. And for the people that still don't believe me, that think that I'm a liar and I photoshopped or whatever, let's hear it right from the horse's mouth. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
What do you do for work?
So I'm a fitness model and fitness trainer, and I also work in plastic surgeon business. So I work with the most famous plastic surgeons in China.
Is it big in China?
It is very big. So
Common
every
surgery.
girls get their nose down, eyes. Because Asian we have like small eyes. Girls, they want to get like bigger eyeliner. They want to look like Western girls, and they get their boobs down.
So the most common surgeries are for women are breast and the eyelids.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, oh, we ain't done though. But wait, there's more. Let's continue on to the next one. So clearly she has a ridiculous amount of work done. You guys have seen the before and after photos. This woman has adjusted her look significantly to include her face, okay? And she even admitted that she worked at a plastic surgery clinic, etc., which makes sense, doesn't it? All right? So what's the next tab? So in this clip, you guys are going to see that they're going to dispute paperwork that I brought forward that showed that she was fired from a certain job for it being involved in criminal activity. Let's run the clip and see how they try to refute my claims. Or should I say Jin Chen? And we have the documents to show that you got fired and why you got fired. Again, this is all in Chinese.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go back to that. Hold
How
on
you got fired again?
Okay. Have you seen this before? What am I looking at?
What does that even mean? Like,
Pause.
I don't know.
I want you guys to watch her body language very closely when she's confronted with this evidence, okay? Roll it back, Bills. Pay attention to her body language and her eyes.
What it looks to me. Go ahead.
mine is that this file was talking about how I got fired by stealing company's money. That form says nothing about that.
Oh.
What?
He said I steal company's money.
But the form says nothing about stealing money. What?
Nothing
But
about-
but is that form connected to you in any kind of way?
No, I don't
So
know.
it's not. So the form is not connected to you. It's not about you. And what he said is because you read Chinese, so you would know what it says. And he says that it says that on the paper that whoever's on there stole money, but that's not what it says in Chinese.
It's not.
Girl, sue the crap out of them. You got a slam dunk case.
By the
you
way,
got
I already
Okay.
teamed up the
Pause the
agents
video.
in New York.
You triggered my trap
I
card!
had to put the Punisher shirt on for this one. So they're claiming that the documents aren't real and she doesn't know and that's not her and she's not involved in criminal activity, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what we got here, guys? Run to the next tab, please. We have those documents, right? I had them translated, right? And she also claims also that the person that's involved in the documents isn't her, right? So two things. First, she's saying she's not the documents aren't legit. She didn't get fired for doing any type of criminal activity with stealing, blah, 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 all this crap, right? And she doesn't know about it, all this stuff. Let's go ahead and show the documents that we got. So what I went ahead and did, right, is we got those documents officially translated, my friends. Okay? We got them certified, translated. Shout out to my guy, We Rise. He translated the first set, but we had a little bit more time this time, and we went ahead and translated them officially. And what I will say, and you can see the stamp of approval, etc., they're pretty much damn near the same thing we said before. But you know what? Let's just have fun with this and show you guys and read through the real reason she was fired. Okay? So go ahead, and we're going to scroll down here. And you can see that's the police report. We'll address that one later because they try to say that wasn't real either, which we'll talk about that in a second. But here's the termination of labor contract. And I want you guys to pay attention to points 4 and 7, okay? 4, the employee seriously neglects duties, engages in malpractice for personal gain, and causes significant harm to the company. Guys, that is basically embezzlement right there, okay? Then it says the employee is held criminally liable according to law. And I want you guys to pay attention. Where was this place? What's the name of this business? It's called the Shanghai Bimeng Performance Agency Co. Limited, right? Mm-hmm. I think we got a business card. Don't we got a business card for this? Oh, I think we do. Oh, we got the business card that says the same exact thing with her name Daisy on it. So what are the chances that you're going to find someone named Daisy that also goes by Jin Cheng as her real name, okay? We got some evidence to link her once again. Don't we have some medical records, Bills?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I think we do. That she put on the internet herself. Oh, what does that birthday say? Chen Jing, 12/7/1995. Oh, what a coincidence! So, not only have we been able to link her to this company that fired her through her business card that has her name Daisy on it, which is a very unique nickname to have, that also has the government name as Jin Cheng, but also we went ahead and matched up the ID of those documents, right, that showed her getting fired alongside the own medical records that she posted. You are the same individual. Stop lying, okay? I've effectively linked you now to the same Planned Parenthood document that has your name and your birthday in it, that has the same birthday linked to the documents that got you fired. You're the same individual. You're trying to say, that's not me. These pictures don't look like me. Last time I checked, let's show the before and after one more time, Bills. You did a drastic plastic surgery, right? And you changed your look significantly. Right? You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to us. We know that you've had work done and you've changed your look. That's why you're trying to sit there and say that it's not the same woman. It is the same woman. Same voice, etc. Everything links back. You're the same girl in the video. You're the same girl that got fired. You're the same girl that the police report is written about. You're the same individual. Too many consistencies. Same tattoos, same birthday, same nickname, same government name, same mode of travel, etc. You are the same. Okay? There's no defamation here because everything I said is the truth, okay? We have officially translated documents from an interpreter that show that you are, in fact, the individual in the pictures and in the documents, all right? So let's go ahead and what's next here? We got the
Miami
next tab.
chapter.
Yeah, so now we're going to get into, now that we'll go back to the fire documents real quick.
The fire documents?
Yeah.
Got you.
And if you scroll down, right, because I think I really want to drive this home too. Scroll down some more.
Hold on, let me make sure there's no doxing.
Yeah. No worries.
Let me just double check.
And we're doing her a courtesy by, redacting some of this stuff for her.
Let me do one quick edit, Myron. One quick edit.
All right, he's gonna do a quick edit while we do that. We got chats. No?
Let me actually see.
Yeah. Well, I'll read some chats while he does this quick little edit. See, look at us. We're still compassionate, guys. We're still compassionate here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make this bigger for you. Got you, brother.
Yeah. So we got here from Johnny Green says, "Hey, FNF, I made a patron request a while ago about help getting a green card. As of today, I became a resident of the United States of America. I owe you, Myron and Fresh, my life for this milestone. Congratulations, bro." I am Jay. Russell goes, "What's up, FNF, big bro, Big Mo? What's up?"
Yo.
So y'all know I love music, but I just became a police officer, and it's the best ever. It's another 60K along with my studio and business, music business, which finally gets me over 100K. WFNF for motivation. Let's go. Yo, shout out to you, man. We're actually helping guys become better. That's what it's about. And Destiny and Suleiman are in the house, guys. So debate coming up right after this. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this house cleaning real quick, and then we're gonna get into the real content here. Where we at here?
Yvonne.
We ready, Bills?
Yvonne, almost.
Okay. And then we got Tree of Stupidity needs to be voice only. She's hideous and crusty, looking like an old leather work. Oh, God damn, bro, you guys messed up. That's from Ivan Leal. What's up, FNF? Oh, and then Aaron says, "Bro, these videos just make Fresh look worse. He should have just dealt with it like a man. Get a DNA test and do your part as a father if it's true. Proving all this just makes him look really bad." My friend, let me ask you a question. If you saw the character of this woman, where she had these plans to expose him and do all this other stuff, would you really want to have a kid with her either? Let's be objective here. Would you want to have a kid with a woman like this that's clearly been lying for personal gain?
No.
You wouldn't either. So shut up. Like, some of y'all need to shut up. Like, if you guys were put in the same position, you guys would not want a kid either, man. So shut the hell up. All right, what do we...
We're ready.
All right, so let's pull up that document again. Scroll down. So now that we've effectively linked her to actually being fired and we know it's the same individual, and just so you guys know, real quick note here, this police report was filed by the same individual that was in the video with her, which we linked through the photographs, okay? He's the one that wrote this police report where she ran off with his money. So it's irrefutable that it's the same individual. So not only did she steal from her company, she also stole from this individual because she was supposed to go and exchange currency for him, and she never came back. And that's why he filed this police report here. All right? Scroll down a little bit, Bills.
Got you.
Scroll down. Some more.
Want me to zoom in?
Yeah, zoom in a little bit. And then you can see here, guys, these are all the reasons that they fired her. I highlighted 4 and 7, but there's a bunch, right? Unsuitable for employment during the probationary period. The employee seriously violates the company's rules and regulations. The employee seriously neglects duties, engages in malpractice for personal gain, and causes significant harm to the company. That, guys, if you're doing things for personal gain at the cost of the company, you are stealing. If you're not working when you're on the clock, if you're taking longer lunch breaks, etc., that's effectively stealing from the company, okay? There's many ways to steal from a company. It doesn't just necessarily mean stealing money, okay? The employee simultaneously establishes an employment relationship with another employer which severely affects the completion of work in our company or refuses to correct it after being requested by the company. The personal documents provided by the employee to the company are false, or the labor contract is concluded or renewed by coercion or taking advantage of others' vulnerabilities, causing the company to agree against its true intention. The employee is held criminally liable according to law, etc., etc. So y'all can see, it says they say that she's incompetent. I'm not surprised. She's definitely fumbled a bunch of times during this whole press run that she did. But regardless, guys, you can see here that we're dealing with someone that isn't necessarily credible. Can't even hold a job, right? Now, as you guys know, she went around and she did a million podcasts. I think she did like 10 plus interviews. She went on H3. She went on Abba and Preach. She worked with, Duke the Simp and a bunch of other people. She's done at least 10 plus videos, etc., milking the crap out of the situation, right? And, hey, a girl's working hard, right? Got to take a break, got to get a vacation. What does she do? She comes to Miami. Well, stupid. She made a mistake. So she comes down here, right? And this is from her own Instagram. And you guys can see here at Kiki on the River. For those that are unaware, Kiki on the River is an expensive restaurant down here in Miami. It's down right up on the water in downtown Miami, where the wharf used to be. I had witnesses. I wish we caught it on video, but people saw her vaping. And I was like, wait, hold on 1 second. Isn't this girl pregnant? Why is she in Miami partying and vaping? Then I saw this. Next tab. Oh, she's drinking wine. What? So let me get this straight. You're claiming that you're pregnant. You're going through all this stress. People are making fun of you. People are making death threats, all this stuff, which all, by the way, you made this public, by the way. You didn't have to do that. You did this to yourself. But that's a whole other story. So you're in Miami partying, drinking alcohol and vaping, right? Having a good time, going to strip clubs, etc. You're living a lit life. You're, putting signs saying, sue your baby daddy, thinking it's all funny and everything else like that. But you're drinking and partying. So aren't you supposed to be pregnant? This doesn't make sense, right? I don't know what that drink is. I don't know if it's a mocktail or alcohol, but we know that you definitely had some wine. Then it gets better. The very woman that interviewed her, right, exposes her. Let's run the clip. It speaks for itself, guys.
Thing. So being online is not my thing. So yeah, the whole thing about her not keeping it, there's more to it than you guys would ever know.
Pause. Wait, there's more to it. Let's see.
So yeah, it is that. So I'm just saying, like, let me just say this. I gotta be freaking careful, dude. I gotta be freaking careful. I will talk in code, okay? I will talk in code. If you're going to keep up a ruse, don't be caught with your ratchet BBL girlfriend drinking wine. There, I'm done.
Pause. She couldn't help herself. She had to expose the very girl that she interviewed and got a bunch of content from. She had to do it. Just so you guys are wondering, what's a ruse? A ruse, guys, is basically a lie. When I was on the job, and I'm very sensitive to that word. You guys know I used to work in law enforcement. We would use ruses all the time, whether it's sending an undercover agent in to do something and they don't necessarily know that he's working undercover. A ruse is based in deception, okay? So, wait, let me get this straight. So, you're pregnant, but then you're in Miami partying and vaping and drinking alcohol, and then you post this stupid article to justify it because everyone's flaming you for drinking alcohol, right? drinking a little alcohol early in pregnancy may be okay. And she puts this stupid ass thing because everyone's roasting her on Instagram, right? Then she drops a video where she says, I'm not going to keep the baby. And I think we got a clip of that. Let's go ahead and run that clip real fast. After she got exposed.
This one right here?
And our lawyer, shout out to James Sexton, he predicted all this. And I'm going to give Mediocre Tutorial Reviews a shout out because he's one of the few YouTubers that actually went back and talked about all the information that shows that this woman is lying. So let's just play the intro of this part because it's actually hilarious. She gets exposed.
Recover after that because it was very traumatic for me. Or if that shakedown doesn't work, it turns in a couple of months. I lost the baby.
A few moments later.
All the stress that's been going on for the past month, it caused me a lot of emotional damage, and I've been starting feeling a lot of panic and like it's just like a lot of going on.
Oh, I gotta say for these dumbass man, I got something to say. Oh man. All right, pause. So not only, right, did she get exposed by someone that she did a pod with, but she obviously had a ruse. And let's and you know what? I'm not done yet, guys. Y'all think like I said, this is gonna be the last time I address this woman. We're going all the way. We're putting a nail in the coffin. You could go ahead and make a million responses about this. We're never gonna respond to you again. This is house cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and make you look crazy because you've been lying all over the place. Let's pull up that Planned Parenthood photo real quick.
Yes.
Because, you know, she was running around. Because in my head, I'm like, wait, hold on. So you're in Miami, you're drinking alcohol, you're vaping, you're partying, etc. Are you really pregnant still? And then it kind of hit me. I looked at this document a little bit harder, right? And in it, if we could pull it up, Bills.
Got you.
It says that there was, if you scroll out a bit, you know, it says something about Planned Parenthood of Greater New York, okay?
Right there it says.
And it says, encounter for elective termination. And I was like, wait, well, hold on, what is this? I don't really know what I'm looking at here. So what I did was I actually got a doctor. I got a doctor on the line right now for y'all, okay? Let's get a doc on the line so he can help us decipher this document right here.
Dr. B84, you with us?
Dr. B, what up?
Help us decide. Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. So, Doc, instead of me looking at this thing and try to decipher, I figured I'd bring in a real professional. So, first and foremost, what are we looking at here?
So basically, it's a document that shows that you were seen in the clinic setting or emergency room or a hospital. But in this case, it's probably a clinic.
Okay.
And it's basically paperwork, very standard.
Okay. So, from my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, Doc, would a clinic like this be necessary if you're just trying to see if you're pregnant, or would a clinic like this be used more likely to actually go through with an abortion?
It's more likely the latter.
Okay.
So if you just want to know, you can go anywhere, emergency room, your primary care doctor, hospital. But if you want to actually go get an abortion, you have to go to a Planned Parenthood site.
Gotcha. Because I thought it was a little weird that she would go through all this length just to show that she's pregnant. You could do that for much cheaper at, you know, multiple other places versus going to a Planned Parenthood. Is it cheap to go to one of these?
That I don't know off the top of my head. That's a little bit more complicated to answer, but it wouldn't cost much if you have insurance. Okay. Well, she's a foreign national. We know that here on a visitor visa, so she probably had to pay out of pocket. What's the can we anything else here on the document, Doc, that we should be aware of as far as, I mean, because obviously we can only speculate. We don't know if she actually went through with it, but you know, it seems here that this was done on April 4th, 2024, and it shows the the DX you said is diagnosis. Can we scroll up, Bills, real fast? Where it says elective termination, or yeah, encounter for elective termination of ... Oh, did we lose him?
No, you're still there.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So, what I mean, in your professional opinion, do you think what do you think the likelihood is that she might have done the abortion on this day, since it shows that this under the DX?
It's likely. Again, this is just discharge paperwork, so we don't have the official medical records.
Gotcha.
But based on what I'm seeing here, I'm going to assume it means elective termination of pregnancy.
Okay. All right. No, fair enough. So we don't know for sure, but typically, what do they say all the time, right? If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it might be a duck. And, you know, to go to a Planned Parenthood clinic, you know, simply to see if you're pregnant just doesn't seem feasible. This tends to be from people that want to get abortion. So
We don't know, but I mean, she's drinking alcohol and partying in Miami, and then we got a girl exposing her saying, if you're going to run with a ruse, you better not get caught drinking. So, I mean, I think a logically sound person might think that she already got the abortion and then she just wanted to go ahead and do a press run and make the most of it and get as many views as she can. I don't know. We can only speculate, but hey, the evidence is there, chat. You can go ahead and decide what you guys think. Hell, we could maybe do a poll even. It'll be hilarious. We should do a poll on YouTube. Guys, open up a YouTube tab. We're going to do a poll. Do y'all think she still has a kid? I don't know, man. But let's go ahead and see what you guys think with all the facts that we presented here. Doctor, thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Well, no problem.
All right. So next, we're going to get into the next thing.
Thank you so much.
So we debunked that.
I appreciate it.
What's the next tab, Bill?
All right. So next, we're going to get into the next thing.
Mute your mic, brother.
What's the next
Here, just turn the Discord off.
I muted him. Got it.
Okay, yeah, you got it. So he's a doctor, man. He's not tech savvy, guys. He's not a content creator. So give him a little bit of break, man. He saves lives, okay?
So we back to...
Yeah, now we're going to go to the next one here. Which I think is what are we on now?
We're gonna
the allegations.
STI allegations.
STI allegations. All right, let's run the clip here real quick and speed through this. So she goes ahead with this dusty fucking hater, and they make these comments. Let's roll the clip.
We've tried already, Daisy. I think the best part of now is to let the legal system handle it. And Fresh and Fit, you look at y'all gonna end up like Tasha K, all of y'all. Y'all was say, oh, dude, you're saying, Fresh talking about the STDs. You might end up like Tasha K. No, they're about to go through their Tasha K moment right now. y'all not playing, right? And we don't listen. Hope.
Yep. So he went ahead and tried to make some comments that Fresh has STDs. Let's play the next clip because I think he says it in there. First, he says that we're going to get sued, which is hilarious because I've told the truth.
Because this guy knows he's dirty. That's the shit that pisses me off the most. Anybody defending this shit, you're a monster. You don't even deserve to be on this earth. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, you don't understand because you're playing games with people's life. That's like if someone with HIV who's HIV positive and they know for a fact they were HIV positive, but they willingly had sex with someone who wasn't HIV positive, and they didn't know the partner was HIV positive. That's a crime.
Stupid.
Oh, really?
You can go to prison for doing that.
Pause.
Okay? So this guy has this.
It's ironic that he said that we're going to get Tasha K when he's the one that's actually going to get Tasha K because that's exactly what Cardi B won her defamation lawsuit for, was because she accused Cardi B of having STIs when she didn't. And what does it look like here? We got tests from Fresh that he is actually clean. So Duke the dummy, okay? You, my friend, might be looking at a defamation lawsuit for saying this stupid shit. You might get Tasha K, you fucking dusty bum. Okay? Stupid. Incredible, right? What else is next? What lie next we got to debunk? We got a debate to do, man.
We got the lane.
You are fake news.
Okay,
we got the clown himself.
And then, interesting enough, as you guys know, Daisy went on the H3 podcast, right? And we can see literally the man on the bottom right dressed like a clown. That's Ethan Klein. Clown World, man. Clown World. So let's play the clip real quick.
You got to pick a lane there. All right, is there more voice memos?
There's one more.
One more.
There's one more. It's 13 seconds long. I'm going to play it. 1 second.
Too much happening right now that I can't.
Too much popping.
Even with you, I want to, but I can't. I'm just going to hurt you.
Such a fucking idiot.
You know?
That's so crazy.
That was it. That was what Daisy just basically said.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of many recordings. You guys are probably wondering, where did these recordings come from, Myron? Well, those recordings, guys, were taken on or about March 25th here in Miami, Florida, when they were poolside talking, because after her and Fresh basically, had the disagreement about the apartment and he didn't want to be with her anymore, they had this discussion. As you can see, Fresh is letting her down nicely, right? He's being a nice guy about it. Hey, I'm going to hurt you, blah, blah, blah. Saying what he's got to say to, kind of end things. And then she went off to New York after that. And she recorded that conversation. Well, Miss Daisy, I don't know if you're familiar with American law, but that's illegal. And I think we have it right here because you recorded it multiple times. Florida is known as a two-party consent state. This means that under state law, all parties involved in private conversation must consent to that conversation being recorded. This differs from one-party consent states where private conversations may be recorded as long as one involved party consents. So not only did you record him on the phone the first time trying to get a reaction out of him, when you said that you were pregnant and you were going to keep the baby, which we all know is not true because now you're not going to keep the baby all of a sudden. You also recorded him while you were in Florida. And you have multiple recordings. Each of those is a different charge. You do realize that, right? And you're here as a foreign national on a visa committing felonies. Incredible. Incredible. Man. I think there's a certain agency that doesn't like it when foreign nationals commit crimes here. I don't know. But anyway, this is hilarious, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I think we just went through everything. We systematically debunked a bunch of their lies. She's saying that's not her in the video. We showed that it's her in the video. We showed her, ridiculous amount of plastic surgery that she's done to alter her ego, showing tattoos, showing birthdays, showing documents. She's saying it's not her. It really is her. We have official documents showing the translations when she's trying to claim that it wasn't translated properly. No, there's really no coming back from this. But was there anything else that we had?
Just chats and then one more special
chats,
announcement.
and I got a very special announcement for y'all. I'll read these chats real quick.
Yeah, we'll do chats first.
Okay, I'll read the chats.
1 second.
Again, guys, I didn't want to do this video, bro. I really didn't, but this girl forced my hand, man, because no one else is gonna come out and put all this evidence in one centralized location so y'all can see the lies. So we just did it for you guys, so you always have the reference. Please tell me revealing all this now is cleared with Sexton. Don't worry about it, man. It's me doing it. That's why Fresh ain't here. Fresh is, obviously doing what he's got to do.
Tylon 25.
Tylon goes, WFNF, if I go to war, I need Myron on my side. True friend through and through. Keep leading from the front, fellas. Absolutely, man. I always defend my friends. Fuck the haters, man.
Yes,
Goku the Goat says...
No,
okay, never mind. We're going to ignore him.
Screw him.
Yeah. W Myron for sticking with Fresh and defending Fresh through thick and thin. A true friend for real, and sadly... rare to find these days. Yeah, man, you got to stick by your bros, man. I'm not going to let her run his name through the mud on lies, and you guys can see a bunch of the lies right there. Just because her feelings were hurt and he doesn't want to be with her anymore and he didn't want to get her an apartment. Yeah. So, it is what it is. And then the last thing I want to say here, you guys are probably wondering, why did she do all this? Well, I'll tell you guys why she did all this. She did a huge press run so she can go ahead and build up her Instagram and build up her social media following, build up her YouTube, etc. This was all for personal gain. Just like the same reason she got fired before. So she's not a stranger to doing this stuff for personal gain, hurting others for personal gain. Because she could have handled this privately, guys. This didn't have to be on the internet. But since she wants to bring it on the internet, now I got to go ahead and, expose you, make you look crazy. Because you should have just dealt with this behind closed doors. If people make fun of you and make comments and all everything else like that and it affects you and you're so stressed and whatever, you should have thought about that before you went public with something like this. You really should have. But you don't have critical thinking skills. You're not mature. You made a bad decision, and now you're dealing with the consequences of it. And we've exposed you for being a liar, for being a criminal, for getting fired, not being able to hold a job, for being an escort, for being just a not good person, man. As in the words of Donald Trump, you're a very nasty woman. You're a very nasty woman.
Also, another thing.
Yeah.
ICD-10 code is code for encounter for elective termination of pregnancy.
That's the code.
Yes, and that's the code that was on the paper.
Someone got on the paper. That's the code. Okay.
And that was Dr. B.
And also, this is just speculation, by the way. But you did all these podcasts with different people, and then you said you got a lawyer, and they told you not to say anything. But then you had to go back to the internet and talk and all this other stuff. You know what's interesting? I heard from a very credible source that works for XQC's team that you tried to reach out to them as well and do an interview, and Kai Cenat's team. So what does that tell you guys? What? Was this woman really, hell bent on helping women to understand dealing with pregnancy and all that other stuff and being a single mom? No, man. This was all for personal gain, and she made a GoFundMe. Now it's gone all of a sudden. Bruh, what is this? What is this? Is this woman credible at all? No. Clown world. But you know what? Hell, you know what, dude? Like I said before, over here at Fresh and Fit, you guys know we're one of the most hated podcasts. We take the L's and we turn them into W's. So I'm going to take this time to announce something very special for you guys. Let's go ahead and show the fucking banner, baby. We got something new coming for y'all, and it's going to be called For the Love of Fresh. New show coming soon. All right? This girl obviously put Fresh in a weird spot. So we got to go ahead and find this guy, a girl that's not going to be a crazy clout chaser going on H3 and all the Ops podcasts, all right? So we're going to go ahead and film this thing. Coming soon, all right? It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be a good time. Hope y'all ready. And, yeah, man, you could go ahead and talk smack about us and try to hate us and drag us down and everything else like that. We're going to go ahead and adapt. There's a reason why we're indestructible, baby. And I think with that, that's pretty much it.
We just got that.
The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
All right, let's end the show. We love you guys. We'll be back with the debate.
No, Rumble rants.
No, we'll do it on the next one because we got it. We got to get this thing going. I'll read the Rumble rants that came through.
Okay,
because we got it, guys. We're gonna read the debate. I'll read the rants that came through just now on the debate show right before we start.